Paul, very, very disappointing evening.
Yeah, I'm not very impressed with what we did tonight, so we have to start again.
You angry?
It's hard not to be, but I've got to temper that with saying I need to think about it before I say in what way, because there was so much not working that I'm not sure where to start. It doesn't help when they score in the first minute, but we are where we are, and all we can do is bring ourselves back to the ball again for the weekend, and we can't feel sorry for ourselves.
It did start badly, of course, conceding that goal, and they seem to be overrunning you in the first part of the game. You had to change things around and put four at the back again, and change things to have any effect in the game. Yeah,
they were catches on the counter attack. Yeah. I mean, we had the ball, they didn't, and they just kept breaking on us, which is a very valid way to play and play to our weaknesses and play to their strengths. And things happen in the game, and you've got to try to just stop it, which we did, or tried to. But we've got to find a way out of our malaise at the moment, because we are where we are. We're in a really bad run, and we've got a really tough game Saturday. So I'm under no illusions on that. I don't feel very happy with what I've seen tonight, but everyone's trying, but they need a sense of clarity and a sense of direction and a sense of purpose, and less is more. And tonight there was a bit of everything, and we can't play well with a bit of everything. No. It's got to be simplified. We've got to find a way, and I've got to find a way to help them, but they've also got to do their bit. So we'll do that together. I'll say thank you to the supporters for following us up here, the 100 and whatever that came with us. They can't be happy, and I feel for them. So we'll be doing our very best to find that clarity on Saturday.
And the odd thing is, just pockets of the game, there's football, there's good football play. There's just pockets of play that you think, that's it.
Yeah, but it's not. There's not. We haven't got enough confidence in that for that to dominate the other team. We're caught in between. So. And that's our play. Our players have that, but that's what we're about. It's not working at the moment. We've not had that threat in order to unsettle the opposition, and they're having it too easy. So we have to find a way for Saturday. But do you know what? I do feel for the players. I'm angry with what I've seen and how it's manifested itself, but I feel for them because they're hurt and they want to do really well, and it's not working. So I feel for them too, and that's not me being soft. I feel for all of us. We've got to find a way. So it's not a day for. It's certainly not a time for me to be critical and show any kind of dissent against them. They've tried really hard. They put a lot of effort in over the last month. We've had a shocking run. We know where we are with it. And we've all got to find a way of being very clear with what we do next. And if it's not Saturday, it's the week after, and that's how we have to view it. I'm certainly not losing faith in the players. They just need a bit of help from me as well. So and I'm trying really hard too.
We've had the conversation before, despite the injuries and despite the players maybe not putting it together. Ultimately, it's 1 point out of a possible 21. It's a terrible run, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm stating the obvious. I realise I'm stating the obvious, and it's not useful in any way.
We're all trying our very best.
Yeah, and that's got to go for the next game's Fleetwood, of course, away, which is just as difficult.
And then there's a game after that, and then there's a game after that. We have to find a way. We're trying really hard. So, if anyone's expecting me to run the players, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Is
this your fault?
No, we're all in it together. I'm not attributing fault here. We're trying really hard. We've got to find a way. This is not easy. Professional sport is not easy. When you get into a run and you lose your rhythm, it's not easy, and that's where we are. It's not my fault. It's not the players' fault. It's not Fortune's fault or Misfortune's fault. It is. We are where we are, and we've got to find a way out of it, and that's all there is. So I've asked them to get on the bus. Let's go home. I don't want to stay around here too long. We've got a big journey. We need to get some rest and get ourselves back on the ball for Thursday. I'm certainly not going to lose faith in the players. We've just got to find a way. Okay. I've got to try really hard. They've got to try really hard, and we find something and we just keep with it. Today didn't work, and it's thoroughly disappointing. But there's too much going on.